probably not.
Man, put that way, I mean, I'm feeling a lot of pressure here. But I mean, you're a good guy, and you showed me the house and the price, the terms seem okay. Uh, Send me the contract, and I think I can get that back to you soon.
All right, Felipe. It's gonna take me about 3 hours to put this paperwork together. That's 3 hours out of my time that I could have been talking to other clients. Now, are you sure this is something you want to do?
Well, he's not part of your family anymore, is he?
Well, this is a very dysfunctional family. There's some tough love going on there sometime, and that's why, but yeah. So I mean, send me the paperwork. I think we can do this. I mean, we're in a good position to do it. Maybe.
Are you just telling me that no in a nice way? Because, Felipe, we're family here. I'm an adult. I can handle a no and move on. So if you're thinking that it's more like a no, or is it you're thinking it's more like a yes?
Well, I'm leaning towards a yes. I just need to, run it by my wife, and because like they say, happy wife, happy life. I just don't want to rush into any kind of decision. And I mean, you're a great guy. I feel very comfortable. It's like I feel like I know you for like, like many years, and I mean, you're a nice guy. You can give me a couple of days to send that contract back to you.
Thank you, Felipe. I appreciate that. But here's the thing, and this opportunity is only available today. And like I said, I got 30 more people that's wanting to and willing to do something today. But since you're like my extended family, tell you what, you talking with your wife. I'm gonna send you the paperwork, and we're gonna have another call at 3 p.m. And once I send you that paperwork and you look it over, what's gonna happen at 3 p.m. when I call you back?
Um, I think we can move forward.
You think yes or you think no?
I'm very sure that it's highly likely that we will do it.
Do what?
That whatever you said that we need to do. I mean, just get this thing going on.
That's great, Felipe. You sound like a man of your word, and I look forward to doing business with you. I'm going to go ahead and send that contract, and we'll talk at 3 p.m.
Can you make it 3:30?
God, you're really busting his cojones, aren't you?
I mean, guys, I mean, it's
Felipe,
the goal is to make it realistically, because it's like peeling back an onion, non-committal, wishy-washy language. That's exactly how it is. I think I can do it, and then it's so easy to fall for that trap. Oh yeah, let's just do it, and then you send the DocuSign, and they go on the witness protection program. What Alan was doing was superb, great. I mean, he was being a consummated gut sales professional on this call. Like literally, I was just giving you any excuse under the sun, and you kept at it. So yeah, 3:30. I will. I think we can move forward.
Felipe, that's going to require me to cancel 3 appointments. But like I said, since you're like my extended family, I'm willing to go above and beyond. But I also need to hear from you whether or not you're thinking of not doing business with me, or you're actually thinking of doing business with me, or what is it that how would you like to move forward?
Let's talk at 3:30, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Is that a yes or a no?
Uh, it's a let's talk at 3:30, and we'll make a decision then.
Okay, guys. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good
Yeah.
enough. The Mr.
Tough,
Rogers,
man.
the Mr. Rogers close is when you use emotion. You use it strongly. There it is. You can see it on the screen there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All upon a really sweet man. Basically, the Mr. Rogers closes when you make it emotional. Listen, Steve, I've enjoyed talking with you. This has been just a great meeting of the minds. I love I love speaking with entrepreneurs, investors like you. I'm so glad we're doing business. It's really great. A lot of times when I talk with people, they become lifelong friends. We do business. I feel like you're part of my new extended family. Why do I feel that way? Do you feel that way?
You're a good man of judgment. You're a good man of judgment, but that's okay. I mean, I'm going to give you that offer, and it's going to be there at 3:30. And if you don't get back to me by 3:30, it's over. I'm done. I'm out of here. I've got all kinds of people to talk to. So at 3:31, It's over. I'm never coming back. And
You sound like you're mad at me. We're not. It sounds like we just got a divorce. Tell me what I did wrong so I can apologize.
No, you're fine. It just said 3:30. I mean, 3:31. 3:31. I'm trying to sell you. You're trying to sell me.
Okay, there we go. It doesn't matter.
If I was talking to Felipe, what I would probably say, okay, Felipe, at 3:31, that's it. I'm over. I'm done. I'm going to my next customer. I do that a lot of times with people. It works.
And this is what happens. The magic moment is make them more emotional. You've just negotiated a deal. Kind of got two bulls in the fence fighting over the heifer or whatever.
Right.
Okay, so now you've got to soften it. Why do I feel so good about this? I feel, and I use the word extended family. I just think it makes it more softer, more emotional. So after you get out of hard negotiation, you got to get it back to emotional again and soften it a little.
Right.
Okay, so you can close this guy. Another thing we talked about today, and I even made a video today. I think Felipe saw it already. Excuse me. I don't know about you guys, but I've been busy late. I've been really busy lately. This phone has been ringing, emails and everything, because I've been doing a little grassroots marketing. Anyway, what I was talking about was the never waste a magic moment. Okay. Somebody else here, Philip Montoya. We've just, let's see. I got a house. Okay. It's worth $1.6 million. I came to you from a referral. It's a great deal and everything. And you said you're going to help me. And I just trust you and like you. Okay. It's been one of those little honeymoon moments. Okay. But now, so we're in what we call the magic moment. And you guys know what I mean. Okay. So now magic moment time. Hey, Mr. Montoya, can I call you Philip?
Sure.
I'm Claude. Man, I got to tell you, I can't. It's like the sword of Damocles was removed. I just feel like you're the right guy to help me with this property, and we can set it up. You got to get paid for it, right? You're going to help set it up as a rent to own. You said we were going to get option money. You're going to help me put good people in it, and I'm going to have that breath of fresh air. I can't tell you how relieved I am about this. Is there something I need to compensate you? Of course, you got to make money. Do you charge a consulting fee, or do you get a percentage, or how can I compensate you?
Usually it's just 1% of the sales price of the house.
Slow down. Give me a cookie first. Give me a kiss, platonically.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, thank you for yeah. Thank you for bringing that up.
You guys get off. Oh shit! He's gonna give me money. Let me grab it. Slow it down a little. Slow it down.
Usually I'm just, I answer their question. I'm a straight up guy. So anyway,
I'm a straight up guy. But there's so much nuance. There's so much finesse in sales. And if you all of a sudden, this guy's being nice. He's saying, how do I pay you? And, oh shit, just give me a credit card right now. Oh my God. You got to, hey, thank you for bringing that up. I wish more people would, you're very thoughtful. That's really great. How important are those little micro moves?
Very important.
Sir Philip, you were great, man. I know you're busy and you've been on the phone with me, and I really feel good about this. You're going to help me get this, do this rent own. And how do I compensate you? Do you get a commission, a flat fee, a consulting fee? Do we joint venture? Oh, what do you think we should do here? I want to make sure I don't take advantage of people. I really respect people's time and knowledge. Thank you.
Well, no, thank you for asking that question. I appreciate that question. Usually what happens is we charge a 1% of the purchase price. Is that something that would work for you?
Yeah, I think that's more.
Okay, great.
More than fair. How much is that? And how do I pay? 1.6, it's 1.6 million and you get 1%. That's a lot cheaper than the realtors I talk to.
Yeah, I am not. Yeah, right now I feel uncomfortable. So yeah, I don't.
Okay, someone take over. Someone make some money here. Get 1% from me. Go ahead. Who's up? Amir, you're too quiet today.
I am quiet today. Just remind me, what is the deal right now?
Yeah. You're going to charge me 1%. Let's go back. And Amir, you're great, man. Thank you. I needed someone to help me with this home. It's been sitting empty for 3 months. It's free and clear. It's worth $1.6 million in Montclair, New Jersey. And you're the rent-own guy. I know you're going to get good people in there and everything. How do you get paid, Amir? I want to compensate you here.
Great question, Claude. So like I said, let's pretend for 1 second we're going to put the tenant inside. What we usually charge our fee is 50% of the down payment or 1.5%. Is that something you can live with?
Oh yeah, no, I want to pay you. I don't like something for nothing. You've been really generous with your time. You're a great guy. You came highly recommended, and you know your shit. I really appreciate. So I'm confused though. Is it a percentage? Is it a flat fee? Is it a percentage? Is it the option money? I'm a little confused here.
That's a great question. Why would you ask that, Claude?
Okay, wait, because I want to pay you. Damn it.
Okay.
Don't time out. This is a good thing. There's a time and a place to answer. I always say answer a question with a
question.
Well, but when the girl wants to kiss you, are you going to say, well, gee, why do you want to kiss me? I didn't brush my.
No, you're right.
Okay. Sometimes just go for it. He's giving it to you.
No.
What's the rule here?
Never waste a magic moment.
You've got a magic moment. I've got my credit card here. I'm ready. I'm asking you how to pay you. Well, gee, why did you ask me why you want to pay me?
Okay.
No.
You're right. Wait.
Yeah, I mean, we have one of the rules is like we do the presentation after the close. And this is a time where you can just, like he closed himself, which is great. The prospect turned into the salesperson. Great. Now it's a time to wrap it up with a good presentation and be like, but that's not something you want to do today, or do you? And he was like, oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, go ahead. I'm ready. And you see, it's a lot more natural. It doesn't feel like, holy shit, he wants to give me money. No, now it's just like, I've done this 1,000 times. And then you move on to wrap it up, summarize. Yeah, I'm very excited. We're going to set this up as a rent to own, put together a game plan. I will send you the paperwork. It's going to take me about 2-3 hours. Can you do me a small favor? Could you please sign and get that back to me by 3 o'clock this afternoon? Because I'm very busy today. Great, thank you.
Let's hear the role play. Amir, you're the easygoing prospect. You just want to pay Felipe. Okay, and Felipe, magic moment time. Close this guy, please. Amir, you're just a nice, easy. You're an easy prospect. How do you get
Amir,
paid?
easy prospect? Are you sure?
I'll try.
I don't know if he can do this.
Yeah, we're gonna put him out of his comfort zone. So okay, let's try it out. Let me take a breather. Okay, so Amir, I've already made a decision. We're gonna do this. We're gonna help you out. This property, it's a beautiful high-end property. It deserves better. You deserve better. I already consider you part of my extended family, and we're gonna get this thing done. So what do we do now?
I'm so happy you say, Felipe. You're just the guy I was looking for. I get that a lot. I just need someone to take care of all the stuff for me. Again, I would love to pay you for your service. I love to pay for time and knowledge of other people. If you have the skill, and it sounds like you do have the skill, I would love to pay you. Just tell me how much you charge.
Thank you. I really appreciate the way you do business, very upfront. I wish more people will be the same way, Well, in the way this works, what's going to happen next is that we're going to set this up as a rent to own, and we can either do half of the option money or 1.5% of the purchase price, whichever it's higher. But we've been doing this very fast. Are you sure you want to move forward? Because I already made the decision. I want to work with you.
Yeah, it sounds reasonable, of course. Just send me the contract and I'll sign it.
Absolutely, and again, you sound like a gentleman. I'm really looking forward to working with you. I'm gonna put this paperwork ready. It's gonna take me about 2.5, maybe 3 hours. and of course, you're a straight shooter, and in
Can
good
I
faith.
just give you a credit card now or something like that? I just want to move forward. I know I want to know I'm finished. I don't want to take care of it later.
Sure, you can. Go
No,
ahead. I'm ready.
no, let me think about it.
No, go ahead. I'm ready. Go ahead.
I wish everyone was like that, but it's like, it's like fairy tales. You just almost never get those clients.
But check this out. Check this out. It's true. It's almost like a world of unicorns and rainbows. But this is the reality. The reality is that when we come across that magic moment, like Claude said, we're so hardwired to screw it up that we miss them out. So that's what you want to do. You want it to be so natural, so like I do this all the time. Let's just do it, Mr. Prospect. Is it a Visa or your American Express Centurion?
I have a
Whichever.
question.
Which one
I
you
have
want
a
to use?
question for you, Claude. Don't you think if it's too easy, it might come back later, like as objection later? We might have problems because of that.
Absolute possibility, but there's also another method. This is the okay. I'm trying to think of an analogy here that won't be offensive to people. Just use your
Just
imagination.
say
It's the next morning. Everybody's smiling. You say,
that
"Well,
wasn't
bye,
that
bye."
wasn't so bad.
Okay.
What
Oh,
now
you're
I'm
gonna
curious what you wanted to say. That was offensive.
This is the after sell. Most salespeople, when they get when they get an easy sale, it happens once in a while. You're going to get a prospect who needs your services, needs your products, and they're just going to say, "Let's do this. I've made a decision." They're very emotional. Okay. And the amateur salesman say, "Great, give me your money, give me the contract, everything's groovy," and like that. And the problem is that you have to fix it. You have to anticipate. You have to have empathy. What are they thinking? What are they feeling the next morning? Okay. You have to take care of that and anticipate it. What can go wrong? Everything. What do they call that, Steve? The Peter principle or something? When everything that can go wrong will go wrong. What is that called?
Right.
Murphy's Law.
Murphy's Law. Yeah. Murphy's Law. Yeah.
Murphy's Law. Thank you.
Yeah.
Murphy's Law. You have to. So how do you fix that before you get off the phone? Okay, Hervasio, let's go. You and Jimmy Jean. You made a sale. He's giving you a lot of money. He's giving you the contract. It's a bro fest. He loves you. You love him. This is what you worked for. Got an adult meeting of the minds. Okay. And now you're ready to get off the phone. He's ready to get off the phone. What's the most dangerous thing that could happen?
He's going to give me a call back and say he thought about it twice, or he had a conversation with his wife, something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Vasi, I told you I made my commitment about the property, and I gave you my word. I spoke to my wife late last night, and I'm at this moment. I don't know if we might be able to move forward, Vasi.
I appreciate your honesty, Jimmy. Can I ask you what was it that transpired, the turn of events? What was it that led to?
I appreciate you for understanding. Havasi, my wife said we're just moving a little bit too fast, and I should have included her, which, and like they say, happy wife, happy life. Now at this moment, I'm actually going through a lot of headaches and stuff like that. And at this moment, I don't know if you guys could actually be able to cure that problem right now. I'm going through it with my wife, and she's upset. I'm actually gonna be sleeping in the couch for the next 3 months, no loving, no food. And I'm just going through a whole lot right about now.
Tough. No, I hear you. I completely get it.
Okay, time out. I'm sorry. That was great, Jimmy. You did it. How many of you guys, you've got the money, you've spent it in your head already. I'll pay this bill, I'll get my wife this. Oh, the big screen TV we wanted at Costco, I'm going to buy it and everything. Because you got emotionally involved and you didn't do the one move at the time when you were negotiating, when you had the main phone call. How would you, let's go back in the time machine. Let's go back to the original call, Hervasio. Now that you know, you've seen the future, how you, okay, this is anticipation. You've got to put yourself in their shoes.
Right.
How do you fix it?
Hey,
Let's
Jimmy,
go back. You're back in the time machine. It's the day before. Everything's groovy. It's a honeymoon. He's giving you money, credit cards, contracts. Everything's great. And he's ready to get off the phone. What do you got? What do you have to do, Gervasio?
Hey, Gervasio, it looks like you got everything that you need, and it seems like we are just about done, correct?
Yeah, definitely, Jim. And I'm excited to be to have had this conversation with you, man. I've gotten to like you a lot more now. I feel like, kind of like extended family.
I didn't like you before.
Man,
Yeah. No. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Thank you a lot. It feel like you're actually a savior. I don't know if you was heaven, if you was sent from heaven or something like that. But hey, I'm about to hang up with you. You got my credit card information. You got what you needed. Have a nice day, Gervasio.
Hey, Jim. No, I appreciate it, man. Allow me to just have another word, and I wanted to show my gratitude, my appreciation, and the potential to be working together. Jimmy, before we hang up, man, did you have any more questions for me in regards to this?
At this moment, I really don't have any question. It sounds good to me, everything that you mentioned. I don't know, is there anything you're hiding from me, or?
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, maybe everybody has a skeleton or two in the closet, but that's for further discussion, I guess, in the future. What I wanted to ask you, Jimmy, is you mentioned that, you have the wife at home and everything. Have you had a chance to talk to her? Is this something that you needed to maybe run by her at all?
Man, great question. Thanks for asking. Oh, man. Imagine if I didn't run this by my wife. And yeah. Oh, man, I totally forgot. Man, you know what could have happened? I could have probably been in the couch for 3 months and no love and no food. You know what? I'm actually going to run this by my wife, and we're going to see what she say.
Smart move, Jimmy. What I'll do is I'll put this on hold until 3 o'clock today. Do you think you could have a conversation with her? And then 3 o'clock, we get back on the phone and finalize this?
You know what? Instead of us waiting, and like I said, it's like you're my savior. I don't know, from above. My wife is 2 minutes away. Let me give her a call. Is there a way we can have her on a phone call all together with each other, so we could, we all be on the same page?
Sure. Do you want to call her now? I could hold while you get her on the phone.
Yes, I can actually give her a call right now. Give me a second.
Get her on Zoom if we can.
Get on Zoom.
Boom. This is beautiful.
That was good. Is this happening in the real world? This stuff has happened to me, guys?
It happened, yeah.
You get the wife on the Zoom?
You get the wife on the phone call right there.
Oh, yeah. Jimmy and Gervasio, great role play. See, we get emotionally involved. I always talk about emotion. People make immediate business decisions emotionally. We want to basically hypnotize the prospect, put imagery in their mind, keep them very emotional before we go to the intellectual presentation, and we get we get a partial commitment, we get the full commitment. And then we get so emotional. Oh, I've got the money. Let me run and let me go to the bank and everything. But you didn't fix the possible, the inevitable, that they could have second thoughts or renege on the deal. So that's why you got to, and there's different styles or way to do it. Who has a different way of preventing doing the post sell? Who has a different way of doing it? I'll play the prospect here. Who's going to be my salesman here? One more. I want to see a different way of doing it.
One at a time, guys. If you try all at the same time, it's hard to hear you.
I'll go. Go ahead, Jimmy. You want to go?
No, Jimmy did it already. I want someone else.
I'll go.
Steve?
Yeah.
Okay. Steve, this is so great. I can't tell you how good I feel. I can't wait to tell my wife. She's a nurse. She's going to be home in a couple hours. We've been arguing a little bit. I'm losing sleep. You are a godsend. Thank God I met you. This is just great. I can't wait. I can't wait to tell her, man. So thanks a lot. Okay. Hey, I've got to go. I got to pick up the kids from daycare.
Okay. Is it okay before I go? Is it okay? Can we get your wife on the phone now? Or is there any way we can get a hold of her now? And talk to her to make sure she's comfortable?
She'll be fine with this. She'll be fine with this. Don't worry. We're on the same page. I've already texted her. She said, wonderful. I mean, it's all good, you know. So I'm glad you got my down payment. Just go ahead and run that credit card. Send me the paperwork, and you know, I'm real excited about this. Thank you.
So if I get that paper today about 3 o'clock, can you get it back to me by about 4 o'clock with you okaying it and your wife okaying it also? Or you be able to get that back to me by 4 o'clock today with both your signatures on it?
Time out. Use reciprocity. Claude, could you do me a personal favor? I love talking to you. I'm so glad I can help you and your wife. Make it emotional.
Claude, I've got about maybe, you know, it's going to take maybe an hour or two to do this. I got about 8 or 9 people I'm working with right now. So if I got this to you at 12 o'clock today, you know, with an agreement, with a DocuSign agreement and a little 3-minute video, can you do me a favor?
What favor? I'm sorry.
And get back to me by 4 o'clock with your endorsement and your wife's endorsement so we can open up escrow on this property and get it closed for you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No problem whatsoever.
Okay. Seems like we've gone a little bit fast here. Are you sure your wife's going to be okay with it? You are sure she's going to be okay with this, correct?
Oh, yeah, she'll be okay. Listen, you've spent 30 minutes explaining. No, you're great, man. Don't worry about it. I'm a man of my word.
So once I do all this work, and it's going to take a lot of work. Thank you for being a man. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I thank you for doing that. You seem like you're a man of your word. So
what do you mean? What do you mean? I seem? I'm
old school.
I'm old school, man.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
Okay.
I seem like? What do you mean? I seem like I'm a man?
Okay, well, by your tone of voice, you seem like you're a man of word.
No. Time out. What's he doing wrong? What's the one word he used that just pissed me off? That's how dangerous it is. Seem like a man of your word. Right. What does that mean? What might that mean?
That is a classic case, and believe me, I'm probably the former world champion of talking yourself out of a sale. Right. You know, like it was a landslide until you know, like, you know, you just like literally, yeah. I mean, like. Okay.
So let's go. We'll go backwards.
Okay, but let's say, Steve, it's just I'm sorry I'm jumping all over you. I'm not I don't want to be hypercritical, but some people are so hypersensitive, and that one little word, it can be just one little word. So I want you to super stroke me now and make it emotional. Just give me, you know, just
Well, I can tell just from listening to you, you're a man of your words. You're going to get things done. You're going to honor. If I get it to you by 12 o'clock, you're going to get it back to me by 4:30 with your wife looking at it and okaying it, so we can open this up for you and open up escrow on the property. I can just tell you're going to do that. I know it. So I'm looking forward to you getting the information at 12 and getting it back to me by 4:30 with you and your wife okaying it. Looking forward to that. Time out. Another time out.
Much better.
Way better. And it's like, you strike me as a gentleman, as a man of your word, as somebody that, you know, like, your word is your bond. That's a check I can cash all day long in any bank. Why do I feel that way? Mm-hmm. And then you wrap it up.
So Claude, we've gone a little bit fast here. You know, are you sure you want to do this? Are you okay with all this we're going to be doing today?
Oh yeah. I'm pretty good with all this. I mean, we did it awfully fast here, and this is a very expensive home and everything. But God, you sound a lot better than the other guys I spoke to. So I should be able to take care of everything this afternoon, I think.
Should be? Think and should be? What do you mean? I don't.
Just send me the stuff, and I'll get to it.
So get to it. So at 4:30, you're going to get it back to me by 4:30 today, you and your wife, to proceed?
Steve, could you do me a personal favor? I know we came to this real fast, and your wife's working, and you got the kids and the daycare and everything. Like, could you and I love talking to you, man. It's so great to do business with a guy like you, a man of your word. Could you do me one little favor? Would you mind if I ask you a small favor?
Sure, go ahead.
Could you get this back to me at 4:30, 3:30? I'm gonna spend time now. I'm gonna get it to you. The sooner you get it back to me, the quicker I can get things in motion to solve this problem for you and your family. Could you do me that one little thing, please?
Sure. Yes, sure.
I'm sorry?
Yes. Let's do it.
Great. I love doing business with you, man. Thank you. See the acting, the thespian skills, the voice. Did you hear my big loud voice get a little softer, which I never do? How important is it to get your voice a little softer once in a while?
Very important.
Yeah.
Very important. Wow.
Make the other side try to listen to you better. Get his attention.
I like that. Getting attention. A lot of persuasion is getting attention and keeping it. Okay. Did you ever talk with a monotone? What happens when we talk to a monotone person? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for inviting me here today. What happens to our brain? Where do we go?
Go to sleep, distracted, lose interest.
What happens when we have a speaker? Anybody here ever hear Anthony Robbins or somebody like that? You can't take it away from him. He's a brilliant speaker. What does he do? He's moving. He's talking to people. He hugs people. His voice goes up. It goes down. He plays music, rock and roll, dance music. What does he? He turns the air conditioning down. He's famous for that. He freezes people. Did you guys ever go to a seminar where the guru with his people, they block the door and they turn the air conditioning down? It's like a gauntlet, okay? Why do they turn that air conditioning down? I'm the only one who went to a cold seminar. Okay. These are all different psychological, physiological moves to keep your attention, to keep you from falling asleep all the time. This is the stuff they do that we may not notice a lot of times. Another role play. You guys take who has a role play they want to do? This is fun.
I got somebody that I made him an offer on a property a little under 50 grand. He came back and said he'd take 60 for it.
I'm sorry, Hervasio, I didn't hear you.
I made a guy that I was talking to. He said a year ago he got an offer for 55 on a property. I told him that the last two sales are between 45 and 48, and would he be willing to do business in that price range? He replied with 60 grand being his number.
Okay, and so how do you make money on this? What's going on in your head when you got an unrealistic or high price? What should be going through your head?
I gotta bring him down to a price where I could arbitrage the deal, and
he won't go down. He won't go down. What's the next move you make? He's stuck on the price. We can't always get the discount we want. What's the next thing that should be going in our strategy-driven mind?
I mean, I'd ask him, okay, well, if you're not looking to sell at that price, and what happens if you don't sell? What are you going to do next? What do you see happen?
I don't care. The price is the price, and that's what I want. I've been in this house 22 years. You know, my wife and I worked really hard to pay off that mortgage. Listen to my words. Pay off that mortgage, and I'm going to get that price.
Seller financing, free and clear. Go with terms.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Go ahead. You and Hervasio. Go ahead. You're the salesman. Okay. Hervasio, you're stuck on the price. Free and clear property, by the way. Did you pick that up or very small mortgage? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it's free and clear. 60 grand is the number. We worked hard on paying, those bills. Finally, nothing's owed on the property. But that's the number I'm stuck on, Steve.
Wow, 60,000. Okay, so that 60,000. I don't know, man. We might have a problem with that. That might be a good number for you, but it might not be a good number for me. And a lot of times it just doesn't work out. But before I go, do you want me to tell you the truth about that number, or do you want me to make you feel good about it?
Steve, you could say what, don't mean to be a hard ass, but you could say what you want, man. My number's 60, Steve.
So suppose I was able to, I don't know if I'm going to, it might be tough. Suppose I was able to get close to that. Would you be interested in carrying any type of financing, do any type of terms?
I'm not sure what you mean by that, Steve.
So let's just suppose, I mean, do you need any money down, or do you need all cash for your property?
I was just looking to get rid of it. Just go ahead and sell it, for the price that I want for it, but just go ahead and sell it. Have nothing else, no ties to it.
No ties at all to it. Okay.
That's what that's what I was, that my thought process, but go ahead. I mean, I don't get what you're saying, but.
Okay. Would you be open to basically, well, suppose I was able to put like maybe 20% down, close within 21 days, pay the normal closing cost. You wouldn't be interested in something like that if I was able to pay you full price for your property? So
you're going to put some money in, you're going to give me some earnest money in the amount of 20%, and in 21 days, you're still going to pay me 60 grand. Is that what you're telling me?
No. Well, great question. Thanks for asking that. It would be breaking it down more like terms.
Okay.
So you could get like 20% down, then we can maybe finance the rest.
The rest of the
That's something
60
you're
grand.
interested in, or no?
Yeah, could be something I'd be interested in. I'd like to maybe see it on paper so I can get a good understanding of it, Steve.
Okay, so let's just suppose
take his temperature right now on a 1 through 10.
Gotcha.
What's his
yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being urgent, your motivational level isn't about a 2 or 3, is it?
I'd say I'm more like a 5, 6. I'd say.
Okay, so
Steve.
what do we got to do to get you a 10? Thank you. That's good. What do we got to do to get you to a 10?
Can we
That
do
was
more?
great.
Can we do more than 20% down?
I don't know, man. I mean, your first option, you want all cash, you want your dollar amount, and then you want more than 20% down. I don't know. You know what? I made a decision. I'd like to do some business with you today.
Okay.
Putting 20% down, carrying the rest with a 2-year, with all due and payable in 2 years. Would you be open to something like that?
Not comfortable with 2 years, Steve. Can we cut that in half?
Cut that in half. Okay.
time out? Who's in control here?
I mean, it's kind of going back and forth, I feel like.
Yeah.
You were in
When-
control, Gervasio, all day long.
Gervasio was in control through the whole process. This is what happens. We're all studying guts here and everything. When he gives you a closing opportunity, a stall, an objection, or a renegotiation, use that to get a commitment or see if he backpedals some more. Gervasio, let me ask you something. You want 20% down. This is the terms we want. Let's imagine for a moment I decided, I'm not saying I'm doing it yet, but if you got that 20%, what would you say to me next?
By when can you give me the rest of the 60,000? You said you can't do it in 21 days. Then by when will I have the rest of that 60,000?
But wait, let's go back to the 20. We couldn't move forward. If you got the 20, you got your price. We set this up for X amount of time. What do you need from me in order for us to make a deal today? I'm running with the ball and you're moving the goalposts. Okay.
Okay.
What do you need from me right now? Because I want to do business with you. You're a good guy. I love your property. I love the way you negotiate. You're obviously a sophisticated. What do you do for a living? You're a very sophisticated businessman. I can see the way you negotiate. I really like doing business with you.
Thank you, Claude. If you don't mind, Claude, I'm short on time and I'd like to figure this out. There's other people that have been calling me about this property as well. I'm facing this divorce. To answer your question, Claude, what I would need to know now is when's the X amount of time? What's the X date?
Well,
you said 20% down and you'd get me the 60 grand in a certain amount of time. What's that certain amount of time? That's what would allow me to make a decision.
I'm saying 36. I'm saying 36 months, 20% down, principal only payments for 36 months, $1,000 a month, principal only. You got your price. You don't have to pay a 6% real estate commission. And if we can make a decision right now, this is my final offer. I will put closing costs into the contract. Deal or no deal?
Can we do it in 12 months?
No.
Then Claude, it's been great talking to you. I have other people that are calling me about this property.
You sure? Now, this is my final offer. After we get off this phone, it's gone forever. Are you sure you're not going to get off this phone and say, I just made one of the biggest financial mistakes of my life? I got my price. I got my terms. I didn't pay a commission. I got everything I wanted, even the closing costs, which would run a couple $1,000s. Are you positive this is what you want to do? Because I'm not going to come back. This is it. This is your moment.
I'm going to throw a variable in this, Claude. So back in the conversation.
Are we off role play? Are we on role play or off?
Back to role play.
Okay.
Claude,
what am I doing? What am I doing here right now? I'm drawing a line in the
sand.
Being assertive.
You've got, he keeps moving the goalposts. And I've been nothing but forthright and negotiating fairly and giving him benefits. But if I can't close him now because he's just not a guy, you could let him go. Take it away from him. Take the control away from him and give him an even or, but make him feel if he gets off the phone now, he's putting the lottery ticket in the shredder, the winning ticket. Because because if you can't close this guy now and get a commitment, you never will.
I never will.
That's the way I feel. Disagree? Anybody want to disagree with me?
No, most likely. Yeah.
I think you have one magic moment. And most of the guys who say, well, let me talk to the other people, the other realtors, the other investors, I'll call you back in the near distant future. How many times do they call you back?
Yeah.
Gervasio, go ahead. And then, go ahead. And then we got to go. And then we'll go to Amir and we'll call it a day.
Claude, I'm fine with what you're offering me. The only thing is I only have a year to do this, Claude. I'm facing a divorce.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, my best friend went through that. It's very emotional. You don't have kids, do you?
Yes.
Oh,
3.
God, how hard is it? How tough is it? It's a heartbreaker, isn't it?
You know, it's my 3rd time. And with the divorce, I'm used to it now.
Hey, listen, one of my best friends has been married 3 times. His 4th marriage was a winner. They've been together for 26 years. So sometimes it's just the way life is. But listen,
Yeah.
I want to imagine for a moment you and I do this deal. Listen, you want 12 months, I want 36. There's no compromise here, is there?
I don't see it, Claude. I got this divorce going on. You know, I got to get out of the house. She wants her half.
I hear you. I really want to do business with you. You know what was I really asking you before? You understand what I was saying, right?
Can you clarify that for me?
I said you wanted 12 months. Listen carefully. I said you wanted 12 months and I want 36. Is there any way we could compromise, solve this problem, get the house sold, fair price, cash up front, little bit of owner finance, and you've got peace of mind today and you can move on with your life? Or we can say it's over. Is there something? This is the only thing holding us, right? You want 12, I want 36. Is there a solution here?
Claude, originally I wanted to do the deal now. I want to close it out now and be done with it.
Can't always, well, who did that song? Mick Jagger, you can't always get what you want.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's why I said 12 months if we wouldn't do some terms.
I guess we're at an impasse here.
I guess so, Claude.
Listen, I wish you well. I hope you sell your house. I hope you're not stuck with it for another 6 to 12 months, dealing with the ex-wife and the attorneys and everything else and those sleepless nights. I just want you to remember you had a moment here with a reasonable guy with good credit and cash who was ready to do business. Are you sure you want to give this up? This is it. This is your moment.
If you can't do 12 months and I can't do 36, where are we?
Did you ever hear of something called split the difference?
I've heard of never splitting the difference.
That guy was wrong. Sometimes 2 reasonable people can come together, 2 adults, 2 good men like us.
You think so?
I want 36. I want 36. You want 12. What does that mean? I went to public school in New York City. I think that means 18, right?
Sounds about right.
Which means?
You got your math down. Sounds about right.
And?
You tell me, Claude.
I did.
Feels tough. He's good.
Guys like pulling teeth without noticing.
He's tough. He's good.
It was 24. I was like,
Yeah, but the key is
24 months.
But he needs it for 12 because you got to take the money and split it with your wife. So that's your biggest thing is 12 months. In the divorce is over in 12 months. That was your key.
You're right. It was 24 months. I screwed up. You should have taken advantage of me.
Oh yeah, I wasn't hearing. Yeah, I was.
Go ahead. Went right over you. I can't count.
12 plus. We're splitting the difference. So
yeah, you wanted 1 year. I wanted 3 years. So if we said 2 years, it would have maybe we could have got it. Here's a rule before we go to Amir because we're almost out of time here. This is supposed to be half hour, and this is so much fun, guys. We did it in an hour. The bottom line is never, never, never give up. Winston Churchill, right? Never. It's over. Here's the rule. It's in my book. It's over when you say it's over. How many people, how many times, this drives me crazy. You're in a sale. Hey, listen, this sounds really good. Listen, I got to go. Send me the paperwork and everything, and I'll talk to you later. And they just dismiss you. Well, who's the student and who's the professor in front of the class? Do you want to be you can't let them manipulate you like that. Say, sir, listen, I'm ready to do business now. I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm not going to keep chasing you. I'm not going to spend hours doing paperwork unless I know we can move forward. So is it over? It's okay to say it's over. But if you told me this ABCD is your problems, you want to do this deal or am I out of here?
Should I leave you alone?
Yeah, exactly. Amir, let's go to you because I got to leave at the top of the hour. You had a role play. That was a good one, by the way. Thank you, Havrasi. You're
Great
tough
job,
too.
Great job.
Good job, guys. Nice, good going.
He's tough. Rossio's
Amir,
good.
you're up. Amir, you're up. You got 7 minutes, buddy.
Hit me.
I thought you said you had a role play.
No, I wanted to play with Gervasio before.
Oh, go ahead. Have fun. You kids in the playground. Go ahead.
Am I still selling the property?
Yeah, sell me the property, or I don't know if or you want me to be the seller.
Go,
yeah,
look,
you be the seller.
You got 5 minutes, guys, because actually, Amir, you're going to like
quick.
this. I got a guy from Israel calling me on
Who is
Zoom.
it? I probably know him.
His name is Emmanuel Goldberg.
Not mine, not one of mine.
Not one of yours? Okay.
Hey, Amir.
Thank you.
Thank you for the response on that offer. You said 60 grand, man. I'm unfortunately the last couple sales were in the high 40s, man. I'm willing to maybe do 50 on this one. Should I go ahead and send you the paperwork, or maybe not?
Ervasio, someone already offered me last year like 55, and you know the market went up. I know I would, if I got like offer for 55 last year, I would probably get 60 easy now.
Is that where you're getting your 60 from?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the market has gone up. You're right about that. You're absolutely right. However, I feel that whoever made you that offer last year for 55, they were a little ahead of their time, and that's why they probably didn't close on it, Amir.
I didn't agree. This is why I wasn't ready to sell last year.
Yeah, and again, I think that Oh, okay. And so you didn't agree to the offer at that point in time.
I wasn't ready.
Can I ask what made you ready now?
I just decided to move forward. I need a little bit money for other investment, and I want to give some money to my daughter.
Oh, nice. College,
Yeah.
school, or?
Yeah, exactly. I don't care to sell it. No, I don't care to keep it. I don't care to sell it.
Okay. In the perfect world, if someone was to give you the 60 that you wanted for it, how soon do you need that money so you can get to your daughter?
How soon can you sign an agreement, Ervasio?
Yeah, no, I get the financing together on the right property at the right price, and I can close it out as soon as title's back, man. Probably a couple weeks.
Let's pretend I could do it today.
Okay, yeah.
What would you say? What would happen next? What would you say to me next? Use these obstacles. Use these when they ask that. Try to get a commitment or even a closing.
Great question, Amir. Suppose I could close it within 24 hours. What if I could close it today?
And you're going to give me $60,000 like I want, Ervasio?
In order for me to do that, Amir, I'd have to be able to move forward as close to my price for it to work for me so that I could do this.
So maybe I should just put it listed with the realtor or something like that. I will probably pay a little bit fees, but I will get top dollar. I don't know.
Yeah, minus the commissions, you have to include that, and you'd probably be selling it 30, 60, 90 days from now. On the other hand, I can close on it fairly quick, and you'd probably net the same amount.
I'm gonna jump in. I'm going to jump in there. Ask that question again. Maybe I should get a realtor. Just go ahead one more time.
Maybe I should just list it with a realtor.
I was thinking the same thing, get a realtor, pay him the 6%, let him do all the work for you. Why didn't you do that in the first place?
That's
a great idea.
Maybe I should. I'm not really in a rush. I tell you the truth. I want to get the my daughter needs the money, but she doesn't need the money now. She doesn't need the money today. So maybe I should just try. Hey, let's do something like that. I'll save your number. Maybe I'll call you in the future. How much would you give me if I call you in like 2 months?
Amir, no, I can't. If we're gonna do business, man, I have to. I got these funds. I'm ready to use them now. I'm looking for my next project, and right now is, I have the money to use it, but I need it now. I need.
Go ahead, Felipe's dying to jump in here. He's dying. Go, let him. You mind?
Be ruthless.
Go ahead. You guys got 2 minutes before I gotta go. Go ahead. Somebody close. Amir is so tough. Go ahead and close him.
Yeah. So Amir, I mean, you strike me as you're a very smart guy. Like you're probably you're very successful now.
I'm not a smart guy. I'm stupid, Felipe.
Yeah, that's that's probably
didn't
what
even finish high school.
Me neither. So we're part of the same club. But let me ask you this before I go, because I mean, you won 60, I won 40. Clearly, we're not gonna meet in the middle, and that's okay. Now, of course, I'm an investor. For the right price, for the right terms, we can get this done. And imagine for a moment, you're getting an annuity every first of the month, a down payment, and this problem is behind you. That's not something you want to do today, or would you?
How much you can put down? Because I don't care, but I need like big chunk of this amount of money. So how much you can do down?
Great question.
If
Great
we do
question.
$60,000, how much you can do down today?
Great question. How much do you think it's gonna be reasonable and fair? And I'll say yes, if it's reasonable and fair.
Make me an offer I can't refuse, Felipe. And
I just
need to
did,
go.
sir.
I just need to go soon.
I need to go too.
And give me a number. Give me a number, Felipe. Don't
gonna
avoid. I know the game. Like who says the number first is losing. So just give me your best. Tell me your best. I tell you if I can do it or not.
And again, can we hit the reset button for a minute, sir? Because you're a smart guy. Let me go ahead and I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you 5% down, principal only payments for 60 months, and a balloon payment at the end.
I will need at least $15,000, Felipe.
Then I guess it's over, sir.
Like 25%, and then we can talk about the rest. I need money to send my kid to college. I need to buy her new stuff.
Okay.
You're a good man. I commend you for that. Putting family first.
We're out of time. I gave you your prep.
Yeah, I got my timer.
Claude, you can go. We stay.
This was great, guys. Give yourselves a round. This was great.
Yeah, my favorite day of the week, Thursday at noon. It's great.
Oh yeah.
See you next week.
Everybody, make your phone calls now. While you got the mojo, you're warmed up at bat. Make one phone call now. Talk to somebody.
There's no tomorrow. Get them to sign today. Get
Absolutely.
them to sign today. Take
Gotta
care.
go,
Bye-bye.
fellas. Thank you. I'm in business to make money today. Hold that one up one more time, Alan. I made Alan write this up and put it in front of him all day long.
That's smart.
That should be a tattoo.
I'm in business.
Exactly.
Let's do it.
Take care,
Alan,
everybody.
it was a pleasure.
Take care,
Thank
guys.
you so much.
Have a great one.